try to get my name out there and things like that. So a lot of the times we do have to mark it out and go to like different cities and things like that. So
Most of the shoots you do and the work you do is not in Youngstown.
I have done a few shoots here in Youngstown. If I go out to do other shoots, like I have one tomorrow that's going to be in Columbus. So a lot of my shoots are in Ohio. But I've done a few here with a couple local artists, local photographers that are here.
I guess I'm trying to figure out how it works though. Like your agent is in Atlanta. Who is that guy that called me?
Oh yeah, he's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Atlanta. And I have a booking manager that's actually in Texas. So he does a lot of the bigger things that are out there when it comes to the commercials, or when it comes to all the things out there that are a lot bigger.
Okay.
When it comes to the photo shoots, a lot of the times either I'm setting them up or I have my husband who sets them up with different photographers that we work with. We have those set up. And like I said, usually they're around either Youngstown or Columbus or something like that.
Okay.
To just continue to get the pictures and things like that taken.
But how do you get these jobs? I mean, how do you audition for them, or who lands these for you?
My manager, he actually is the one that lands them, and he calls me and let me know, this is what's available. Are you available this time?
And that's the guy I talked to?
Yes.
In Atlanta, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you available, around this time? Can you make it?
How did you meet that guy? How did you hook up with that guy?
From my booking manager. My booking manager is the one that set that up. They set up to be with him. I mean, he's pretty reputable where he's at, so he seems to have a lot of contacts, not just where he is. Like some people, a lot of times they tend to have contacts where they just are. So they don't have a lot of things for you to go to, things for you to be able to get out there too, because you have to go directly to where they are. But he has a lot of contacts where he's able to branch out to different cities that may not be exactly where he is, so that I'm able to get to those as well.
Okay. Okay, but again, that list that you gave me, was that a series of print ads, like for magazines, television ads,
like different
all types?
Like a couple of those were print ads. Some of those were commercials and things like that that he sent me out to go to. So I was able to travel to those, do those, and then be able to come back home.
Okay.
To try to be able to bring Youngstown to the mainstream, to actually let people know there is talent here in Youngstown, so that we can be able to have a voice as well.
Are the ads, were some of those things sort of like fashion shows also? Do you ever get called in to do fashion shows?
Oh yeah, I have a bridal show. I have to actually do 2 bridal shows at the end of this month. I have one on the 23rd.
Here?
One's in Columbus. One's in Columbus, and another one is going to be where they want to do like a live talk show, almost like a live talk show, but it's going to be geared towards fashion shows. It's going to be geared towards that, where they want to do a segment on plus size modeling. So that one's going to be in Pittsburgh, and that one's coming up. That's the one that's on the 23rd, and then I have one on the 28th. That's a bridal show. That's the one that's in Columbus.
How would it work out? Like, say you would go there, and then they would say, "These are the clothes we want you to model."
I would go for a fitting. I would go days before that to go for a fitting. Then they would fit it to make sure my measurements are correct. I'm still in the same, percentile as to where they want it to be.
Okay.
And then they would pull from what they have, and then the actual day of the show, we show up a couple hours early. We fit, makeup, hair, all that different stuff like that, and then showtime. Showtime.
Okay. All right. Well, how did you get into it?
I was when I started. My mom actually had a local show that she did. It was about when I was 18, and it was it was down at the McGuffey Center, and it was dealing with women who were being dealing with domestic violence. So that was like a long time ago. They wanted to try to give them something else to see versus just seeing the balance of everything. So my mom actually wanted to do like a little tiny shows where we were showing off clothes and things like that. And I was about 18. And then a little bit after that, kind of got married, kind of got out of it, you know, that type of situation, you know, life. And I thought that I had to give it up because I got married, because I wanted to be the typical wife. And then unfortunately I lost that husband. And my current husband, he knew that was a dream of mine. So he started to reach out to certain people to see, being that I'm from Youngstown, to see if they would be able to work with me as being a plus size model, to get me different things and to get me out to different avenues from just being a fashion show or anything else like that. Maybe even doing acting, commercial, and things of that nature. And that's how it all became about 18 months ago.
Do you do acting? Have you done any commercials that require acting, speaking roles?
Actually, I've done a movie out here, the movie No More Ugly Jessica.